a construction solutions company, and essentially we develop technology solutions for the construction sector. Our flagship product, Constra, is a computer vision based AI platform that enables visual tracking of construction using 360 cameras and drones, and converts that into reports that matter to our customers in terms of progress reports and deviation reports and all of that stuff, which helps our customers manage their projects remotely and cuts down on project monitoring time and effort, and overall helps reducing the cost of projects. So our journey started back in 2016. In terms of how the idea took shape, well, before starting this company with my co-founder Arjun, I used to work with a company called Selco, and I was managing large construction projects of solar PV. And that's when my experience of working in the construction sector really came through. And I realized that this sector has a lot of issues with efficiency, with planning, with execution and communication. And that's when I realized that there needs to be a solution that has to be implemented for the sector to really bring it to the forefront of using technology. Arjun at the same time was working in the software space and has worked with the likes of Deutsche Bank and Bank of America. And both of us have known each other since our engineering days. We've been friends, we've been pals. And we came together to figure out how we can solve for this problem. And that's how the whole idea of our product came about. And we developed it and tried it out with a few customers. They loved it, and that's where we really scaled it up. And now in India, we are the largest visual analytics solutions for the construction sector, and now looking to expand into the UAE as well. So there are several factors that distinguish us from others. The first factor is that we cover the entire life cycle of any construction project. Our software has applications right from the point where somebody is scouting for land to the point where they actually have to do a land survey, to then monitoring the project from the exterior perspective and the interiors, and then finally when they have to hand it over. We have software solutions at every stage which simplifies the entire life cycle, and this is the only product that any customer would need to have to ensure that they do their projects on time with high quality and great safety. Second point that helps us, or rather distinguishes us from other competitors, is the fact that it is completely automated. It doesn't rely on humans on the ground. It's machine generated data. So it's data generated from drones and 360 cameras that get uploaded into our platform directly and get analyzed. So we completely cut out human dependency, and that's a big win for construction companies, because with our platform you get extremely high accuracy and very quick turnaround times in terms of data. And finally, we are super obsessed with customer service. We absolutely love providing solutions to our customers, any kind of troubleshooting that they have, any issues or questions that they have with the product. We are always there for them, and always looking forward to hearing feedback from customers. We love taking feedback, we love implementing that feedback and giving our customers that much more value with the feedback that we receive. So we work with companies across different aspects of the value chain of construction. The first I would name as project management consultants. So some of the companies that we are working with in that space are JLL. We are working with Gleeds and Planage and a few others. When it comes to the real estate developers, in India we are working with some of the largest developers like Shobha Developers, Brigade Group, Embassy Group and Prestige Group. And finally, we also work with corporates, and these would be MNCs like Microsoft and Amazon. And we also have applications where financial institutions work with us as well to be able to monitor the projects that they've financed. The likes of HDFC and ICICI Bank are some of the customers that we are working with right now. So the UAE has always and time and again been proving itself to be a major adopter of the latest technologies. The construction sector in particular is going to be tremendous. We have reports that tell us that the construction sector in the UAE is going to reach $133 billion by 2027, growing at a CAGR of 4.7%. So this is tremendous, and this sector is going to need the best in technology solutions, to ensure higher productivity, quicker turnarounds, and very high quality construction. And that's where HUVIAiR comes in. We are at the right place and position to provide these solutions to the sector to enable this growth and to make it happen very, very quickly. So that's where we are, and looking forward to generating a lot of value for this sector in the UAE. In terms of what we expect out of the UAE, we know that it's an extremely business-friendly environment here. It's not only the private sector, but also the government is very forthcoming in terms of adopting technologies, and especially with startups, very, very business-friendly. And that's what we look forward to. We also are expecting the UAE to become the hub for us in terms of expanding into other parts of the world. And we see this happening very quickly, and with Seed Group, the potential is tremendous. Seed Group and HUVIAiR have been in conversation for the past few months, and we realized that there was a lot of synergy. The fact that HUVIAiR provides the best-in-class technology for the construction sector, and at the same time, Seed Group has the reach, the influence, and the capabilities to take us to the market and help us really grow within the space. Not only in the UAE, but in the surrounding GCC regions as well. And that's how it came about, and we're very excited to embark on this journey with Seed Group, and sky's the limit. We have different types of target clients. We have consultants, project management consultants, we have architects, engineers, designers, developers, we have contractors and financial institutions. All of these different stakeholders of the construction value chain benefit from our product in various ways. And we've seen applications with all these stakeholders in India already, and we are very excited about how that's going to pan out in the UAE as well. Our long-term vision in the UAE is to bring tremendous growth and development to the construction sector by bringing in the latest and the best of technologies here. And that's what HUVIAiR is going to do. And with that, we're going to make the construction sector come forward, come right into the forefront of adopting the best technologies. And how we are planning to do that is to really integrate with the entire ecosystem here, to make wonderful connections with all of the stakeholders, and really understand what they need, and how our product can deliver that value, and really leapfrog this entire sector into the next generation of technology adoption.